Charlestown is where old Boston meets modern lifestyle, modern living. And if you've never considered living in this neighborhood, this video might change your mind. Charlestown is a neighborhood where revolutionary history meets waterfront living, where cobblestone streets lead to cozy cafes, and where every corner really tells a story. So in this video, we're going to take you on a full tour of Charlestown, why it's so loved, what it's really like to live here, and what you need to know before making a move. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Mike O'Brien. I'm a greater Boston real estate agent and expert, and I help people just like you relocate to the greater Boston area with confidence. Whether you're a first-time home buyer or maybe transferring in for a job, or you're just looking for a different neighborhood. Today, we're exploring Charlestown, one of Boston's oldest and most unique neighborhoods, so let's dive in. So Charlestown is not just another neighborhood, it's Boston's oldest. Founded back in 1629, this area played a critical role in American history. The Battle of Bunker Hill happened right here, and the monument still towers above the streets as a daily reminder of its past. You'll also find the USS Constitution, also known as Old Ironsides, docked at the Charlestown Navy Yard. It's the oldest commissioned warship still afloat. And what's amazing about Charlestown is you can still live amongst these landmarks and walk the same paths as these figures from the American Revolution and American history. You're not just living in Boston, you're living in a living museum, and it just is a part of your daily life when you live here. All right, let's talk homes, because Charlestown is famous for its mix of architecture, especially in the Gaslight District, where you'll find those kind of historic, charming brick row homes and clapboard houses that they just glow beautifully under the gas lights, the real gas lanterns here at night. So if you're more into modern living though, you also find newer condo buildings near the waterfront with open floor plans, rooftop decks, skyline views, and many homes try to blend the historic with the contemporary. So you think exposed brick, wide pine floors, modern kitchens. So no matter what you're looking for, there's something for you in Charlestown. And we're going to take a look at a couple of places on the market right now. So a condo and a single family home right around a similar price point. And we'll also take a look at some new construction in this video as well. So again, you get a complete sense of what your housing options might be here in Charlestown. All right, let's start our home tours off in this video with the single family market. So we're at 18R Polk, just a little bit off the beaten path here, and this is classified as an attached single family home, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, and immediately when you walk in, you're greeted with your first bedroom here on the first floor. And so this listing coming to us courtesy of Gibson Sotheby's International Realty and listing agent Frank Celeste. This is listing at $1.095 million. So we go to the other side of this home on the first floor, and you do see the living room space, wall-to-wall carpeting, just under 1,500 square feet total in this home. And now to the remodeled kitchen with the dining area, stainless steel appliances, and I really enjoyed the woodwork here on the drawers and the cabinetry. So right off the kitchen is a full bathroom, lovely vanity. You see the laundry there in the background. You know me, I'm going to take a closer look. So you have the stackables here on the first floor. And then tucked behind this door, you have a stand-up shower. You may have seen the door earlier in this video. Off the kitchen, you have your own private patio. I love a good lemon tree, whether it's fake or otherwise. And this patio, of course, getting great light during the day. All right, let's head upstairs here to the second floor where there are 3 bedrooms. You're gonna have to use your imagination a little bit here as a couple of these are vacant, but the first of 3 bedrooms, once again, good space. And was pretty pleased with the size of all 3 bedrooms here on the second floor. So you get a good look-see at that. And before we hit the other rooms, let's go to this other guest bedroom. A little bit of a different layout here. And so working here to try and get you the best angle and give you a best sense of the space. Then we're going to try this way too. So yeah, you're going to see all of this guest bedroom. You're welcome. And now we'll head out back to the hallway and to the other full bathroom, like the pedestal sink there, and you have the full shower tub combo behind that curtain. All right, let's work our way to the primary bedroom. Custom blinds, a lot of space, and you have the exposed brick. Love that. Definitely an old-timey feel for sure. And this is 18R Polk here, single family in Charlestown. Back outside we go. So one of the biggest reasons people fall in love in Charlestown, the community. Because even though it's just minutes from downtown Boston, Charlestown definitely has a small town vibe where neighbors actually get to know one another, it feels like. So people stay here for years, sometimes even generations. You have places like the Warren Tavern, one of the oldest pubs in the country, where you'll find locals grabbing dinner. Maybe they're cheering on the Sox, Patriots, Celtics, Bruins. The neighborhood hosts events year-round like the Bunker Hill Day Parade. They have outdoor movie nights. They have the community gardens. You have the Harbor Walk, which you can enjoy. And on any given afternoon, you're going to see people out enjoying one of the many parks, one of the many green spaces, maybe grabbing a coffee outside or enjoying some time on the water. Make sure you find a friend with a boat, right? Let's go check out some new construction. 6 units in this building at 106 Bunker Hill. These listings coming to us courtesy of the L Group of Berkshire Hathaway. This is unit 6. And we start off in the kitchen, just stunning with the quartz waterfall countertops. I like the cabinetry there. Shout out to the wine fridge there tucked under the sink. Don't want to miss that. And then we go to, again, the first of 2 full bathrooms. Great tile work, love the blue. And I am a sucker for a nice built-in shelf as well. And again, the cabinetry work from the kitchen and here in the bathroom. Really enjoy this. This is the 2nd bedroom with your own private balcony. And plenty of space for whatever size bed you have. There's just over 1,300 square feet in this unit overall. And this one's listing at just under $1.3 million. So again, above the $1 million price point, but new construction and very wonderfully done here. So this is the primary bedroom, even more space than the other bedroom. You saw the private balcony when we were walking in. To the closet we go, opportunity for some custom shelving. Maybe you throw a couple dressers in here, but the ensuite bathroom, you got the dual vanities, the smart mirror. And these cabinets actually have the hardware, which is good to see. And then great shower heads and the bamboo wood treatment there in this stand-up shower. So let's now work our way backwards from the kitchen to the living room area. You have those great shelves, the fireplace, a little cutout here for either an eating area or maybe a reading area, a little nook, if you will. And then this unit has a nice bonus room, be it your office, mini guest room, playroom. It's whatever you want it to be. So we take another look here at this unit 6 at 106 Bunker Hill Ave. Well, let's head back outside. And speaking of both, let's not forget Charlestown sits right on the water. The Harbor Walk along the Mystic River is perfect for jogging, biking, simply enjoying those skyline views of Boston. Shipyard Park offers large green spaces to relax, picnic, grab a bite, have a beverage. And if you're interested in getting on the water, plenty of opportunities, whether you're brand new to sailing or a seasoned pro, to get out there and tool around the harbor. And there's also marina access for the boaters, even a ferry that can take you straight into downtown Boston. So you get that peaceful coastal lifestyle without sacrificing your access to the city. Well, since we're down by the waterfront, let's take a look at some waterfront condo living. This is Nautica at 73 Chelsea Street. It has its own park. It has 117 units inside. This is Unit 101. And this listing, again, coming to us from Gibson Sotheby's International, the team of Frank Celeste and Jared Kirker. This is the guest bedroom. And this listing, coming in at just a tick below $1.1 million. You'll see the custom shelving there in the closets. You're going to see that a lot in this unit. Now let's go across the hall to the first of 2 full bathrooms. Sorry you got a peek of me there, just couldn't be helped. But you have the stand-up shower and you have the jacuzzi tub down at the bottom. And don't think I didn't notice this cool high-tech toilet going on here, like the shelves above and the corner cabinetry as well. So let's now head over to the primary bedroom. A lot of space here. You heard me mention the custom closets with the shelving and all that. You have that here as well. So both sides, ton of storage space there. Primary bedroom also comes with an ensuite bathroom. Really like the color and tile work here as well. Look, you have the dual shower head so you can get clean on both sides at the same time. Fantastic. And great storage both under the sink and above the toilet as well. We head outside now to this open floor plan, living room with the fireplace. Again, we showed you what the $1 million price mark gets you in single family. This is what gets you in terms of waterfront condo living. Can't say enough about the natural light this unit was getting. Love the hardwood floors again and the custom built-ins there in the back. We go from there to the galley style kitchen, stainless steel appliances, a lot of cabinet and drawer storage here, sub-zero refrigerator, good stuff. And this has been Unit 101 at 73 Chelsea Street. Let's go back and talk a little bit more about Charlestown. Here we go. Let's get into Charlestown and just give you a little lay of the land literally here. And like a lot of Boston neighborhoods, pretty compact, right? And in terms of the housing, can be a little scrunched together, but and you start to see it's got some green spaces. Now, obviously, it has some waterfront. It's got some playgrounds. I see a pool there as well. So again, like a lot of Boston neighborhoods, it's pretty compact, not only in terms of the geographical area, but also in terms of kind of the density of the housing therein. Now, location-wise, it doesn't get much better than Charlestown because it's right across the bridge from Boston's North End and downtown. You're minutes away from Back Bay, the Seaport, even Cambridge. Somerville's right there too. The Orange Line runs right through the neighborhood with stops at Community College and Sullivan Square. And there's even a ferry that will take you from the Navy Yard to Long Wharf downtown. No traffic required. It's just incredibly accessible. It's an incredibly accessible neighborhood too, so whether you're commuting, running errands, or just out and about, getting around is easy. Now, it's important to be real about the trade-offs when moving to Charlestown because the housing market here is competitive. Homes here move quickly, so buyers need to be prepared. Parking can also be a challenge, especially in the older parts of the neighborhood where driveways are rare, street access is tight, and homes near the waterfront, while beautiful, they can definitely be pricey as well. But for most people who make the move to Charlestown, the charm, the location, the strong community, the access, all make up for the potential negatives or obstacles to moving here. So is Charlestown perfect for you? It might be if you're someone who loves a mix of history and modern comfort, someone who values accessibility and water views or being close to the water, someone looking for a neighborhood that feels more personal than maybe a high-rise downtown, for example. It's great for anyone who is ready to experience that Boston life and that Boston connection with a neighborhood that has a ton of character. So if you're starting to feel like Charlestown might be the right fit for you, I'd love to help you explore it in person. So whether you're starting your home search in earnest or you just have a few questions, you can reach out to me at any time. You can DM me on Instagram at Mike O'Brien Homes. You can email me directly at mikeobrienhomes@gmail.com. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell so you never miss any of the content we put out on a weekly basis on this channel. And make sure that you watch my Moving to Boston playlist, again, so you never miss any of the content or the full neighborhood tours we do in and around Boston. Thanks for joining me for this tour, and we'll see you in the next one.